What's up, guys? I hope your 2017 has started off great. I'm excited. I have a lot of big things happening this year. I'm going to be sharing them with you guys on this channel, so if you would, go ahead and bump the subscribe button right down there so you can follow along and keep up this year. So today I'm doing a follow-up to the unboxing video I did a few weeks ago for the Karma Grip from GoPro. I got the harness for the Hero 4. Now, what I didn't know at the time is the harness for the Hero 4, pretty cool. It actually allows you to use a Hero 3. So I'm going to turn this on real fast, and if you see, this is actually the GoPro Hero 3 Silver, and it's charging. It has a good connection. Now, the thing you have to know with the Hero 3, you can't use the record button, you can't use the mode change button, and you can't set markers. You can lock the gimbal up and down, you can do everything else. Start and stop recording, you just press the button up here on top. Seems pretty simple to me. It's a cool little feature, so if you have an older camera, if you have an older GoPro cameras from the Hero 3 series, I think they all work as long as the USB plugs match up. I don't see a reason why why it won't work. So far it's great. I mean, it's easy to use. It's a little heavy, but you know, I don't have a lot of experience with other gimbals. I didn't go out and buy 2 or 3 of them to compare side by side. For me, it fits my purposes just fine. Lets me shoot. One thing I like in particular is the battery life with the grip is much longer than they advertise. Now, there's a couple bad things. A lot of reviews have talked about the horizon tilt. Big problem with the GoPro gimbals. From what I understand, it's a problem with all gimbals. So, like I said, I don't really have experience with gimbals other than these. I've had the horizon tilt happen to me a handful of times. I think maybe 4 or 5 times out of like 20 to 25, maybe even 30 different sessions that I've gone out with the grip. Sometimes you don't notice it. I think it's worse, like if you're using a Hero 3 or a Hero 4, it doesn't have a screen, and then you get home and you see the footage and it's tilted. In a lot of the reviews, I've seen people say that you can't fix the horizon tilt in post-production. I don't know what they're talking about, because I shoot in 4K or 1080p, depending on the frame rate that I need to use. So for me, GoPro Studio, I don't know if you guys aren't aware of this, but you can go into GoPro Studio after you convert your clips in the edit panel. You can go into, I think it's the framing of the shot, and you can tilt it, you can adjust, you can zoom in, zoom out, do whatever you need to do. I think there was 2 times where I didn't notice the horizon was tilted and I needed the footage, and it took me maybe 10 seconds to fix. Let's see. The other thing with the Karma Grip that I'm a little bit not so happy about, it doesn't always recognize the camera. You have to unplug the camera, plug it back in and out of the harness. In the event that it doesn't, the record button or the mode buttons don't work. So I've got 2 grips now. This one has, as you can see, has the Hero 5 Black on it. And you know, this works a little bit better than the Hero 3. It works better than the Hero 4. Obviously I like having the screen on the back. That's pretty nifty. You know, I've seen a lot of bad reviews out here for the Karma Grip. I've seen a lot of people say the gimbal gets in the way. I mean, yes and no. I'm left-handed, so when I'm holding the grip, it's kind of off here to the left, the gimbal wraps around to the left, so I can see behind the gimbal. So for left-handed people, Karma Grip is maybe a really useful thing. I can see if you're right-handed and you're shooting with your right hand all the time, then yeah, the gimbal certainly gets in the way. It's pretty much blocking it directly. You have to really crane your head or cross your arm over. Yeah, I hope this helped. Hit the like and subscribe buttons for me if you would, please. And oh, before I go,